Hello guys, welcome to video number 1. We are going to discuss some function basics here, and keep in mind that from time to time you're going to want to hit pause to jot down whatever you see appearing on the screen. So let's first talk about a couple definitions. First, a relation. This is simply a set of ordered pairs, or just a set of points. So perhaps you have a set of points that make up a circle. That's an example of a relation. Or perhaps you have a set of points that make up a line. Okay, so those are examples of relations. Now, a function is a special type of relation where for each x there is only one y. Graphically, this means that it must pass the vertical line test. So let's look at a couple quick examples. Okay, so if we're trying to determine if we have a function or not, we need to look at the vertical line test. So this means you're drawing a series of vertical lines, and if it's only hitting once, then that means for each x there's only one y. So with this first one, yes, it passes the vertical line test. So that means it would be a function. Whereas you can see very quickly here as we start to draw our vertical lines, we're crossing in more than one spot, so this would be no, it fails, so it's not a function. Okay, they're both relations, but only one is a function. Alright, now we're going to take a look at some function notation and evaluating functions. So let's suppose we're given f of x equals 2x plus 1. So f of x equals, that's your standard notation for a function. By the way, sometimes IB will give you some notation in a problem that looks like this. So in this weird looking notation, it means that x is mapped to 2x plus 1. It's just an alternate notation that a lot of times you'll see in an IB problem. You're never going to be expected to write it this way, but rather if you see it, just simply know it means f of x. Okay? So suppose that next we wish to find or evaluate f of 3. So if we're going to find f of 3, then all we're going to do is plug 3 into the function where we see an x. We're going to simplify it, and we're going to get that f of 3 is equal to 7. Now please understand that this really means that the point 3 comma 7 is on f. Okay? Okay, in our last example here, we are looking to solve f of x equals 3. So I really need to make sure that you understand the difference here between these commands. So find and evaluate means you're just going to plug in for x. Okay, you're finding the value of it. The value of it was 7 in this first case. Whereas down here, we're now looking to solve. And anytime you're looking to solve, you need to have an equation. Of course, equations have equal signs in them. So the biggest mistake people will make here is they want to drop a 3 in for x and essentially do what we did up here. So this is where we are going to replace f of x with what it's equal to, which is 2x plus 1, and we're going to set it equal to 3. And then from there, we're just going to solve. We're going to get our solution of x equals 1. And if you want to be fancy, you can put it in a solution set, but you don't have to. You can leave it like that.